All right, guys, we got Logan and Eric here. They both played PK, finished top 4 with Team Asian. How'd you guys do today?
We all did well.
I started rough.
Yeah, he started off rough. I ended rough. Lou did well the whole. We kind of picked each other up. No one did terrible, but no one did amazing. Lou probably did the best, to be honest.
What was both of your records?
I was X2-1. What were you?
I think X2-1 too.
X2-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't lose that many in the beginning.
Or X3 or something. Pretty close to the same record. Okay, so we both played PK. This is his deck because we decided to profile the pretty one. We decided to play 43 cards. We wanted to play 42, but we just couldn't cut a card. I'll get to that when we get to there. So, 3 Torn. You have to play it, and then 3 Boots, 2 Cloak. This is different. He wanted to play 1 Cloak, and if you play the deck and nothing gets interrupted, you only ever need 1. But the second one just makes the deck smoother, right?
Yeah, this is the final decision that we called it last night. It was really smooth.
Yeah,
and make you have more resources afterwards.
Yeah, helps you grind better. It also helps your hands just be better because your worst hands are hands with no PKs. If you don't draw PKs, you just can't play. So
yeah,
it just gives you a little bit higher, another starter. Gloves, and we decided to play Stained because we're not playing any of the Mercy teleports or any of that. This guy was good.
This is a lifesaver today for me. So, what I matched today was he has a what's that?
Arclight.
Yeah, Arclight. He has Arclight. So I have those 2 in hand. There's literally nothing I can do. So I normal summon this. I fuck this. Okay. And I just I actually another monster and link it away and just special summon it.
Yep.
Everything's nice and smooth.
So just out Arclight and then summon them from hand and he could call back. So that's all the PK monsters that we play. So we played a Brave package, so 3 Water Enchanters, 3 Spell. This is just the best engine in the game, currently, hands down,
Every deck.
by far. Every deck should just be playing this unless you can't. I drew this card a lot, but these engines just insane, this deck. There's not much to say about it, right?
Yeah. Everyone knows about it.
Then we played. Well, for the last monsters, I guess it's just the bricks.
I hate that. I just absolutely hate it.
Yeah, he played commons because he wanted to draw them less. And I played max ready ones, and he drew the commons more than I drew the max ready ones. So yeah. Scythe is kind of not a brick. If you draw it going first, it actually just helps you play through hand traps, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah. And then Fusion Destiny, obviously. I draw this card a lot. Did you draw this? Dude, I drew this, and I felt like I could play through any hand trap. It didn't matter what they had. I at least ended on DP. It was great. DP is insane. Rodus is another Phantom Knight name. Foolish. Foolish is insane because it gets to the Brave package and it gets to the PK, so it ties both engines together.
Doesn't need any explanation. It's just super good.
Our trap lineup's a little weird, so we decided to play the Wing. It just comes up that you have to use both of these in the same.
Right. And different combos, especially in double pop.
Yeah, if you do the double pop play, you need both of these. So.
Everyone is having droplets and infinite and gamma in their main decks now, so sometimes you just need another special for it.
Yeah, 1 pop usually doesn't resolve. And then the last part of the deck is hand traps. So we decided to main deck Gamma and the driver. How'd you feel about this? Did you like it?
Actually, it's a weird thing that I have never drew any of those today.
You didn't draw.
Yeah, I didn't have any gamma or driver. No.
You did draw a driver.
No. Oh, did? Oh yeah. Okay, here's the interesting fact. So it was the first game we played today, right?
Yep.
We went 2 games there. Everybody's counting on me, and the hand I started with a driver and celestial, and Scythe, right? And 2 ogre.
2 ogre.
So and my opponent hand is just super fun. He had no hand traps.
He had no hand traps, so
I just need a
just
one.
Yeah.
But I don't have it, so I just got fucked.
Luckily that didn't mess us up in the tournament. We still got top, but this was insane for me today. I resolved on my own turn twice. I had it it was a 1 card stop for a lot of decks.
Someone asked your rotor, you went Gamma?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The next card's 3 Nibiru, because if you look at our hand traps, we play 3 Imperm.
We really wish those to combo, because that's the only way to
Yeah, like
everyone is gonna have Griffin or
You need to draw a negation with a high impact, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to draw like this, or this, or it doesn't matter like which combination of these two you draw.
I didn't have any combination. It was so unlucky.
I don't think I nibbed one time, but other than that, I impermed once and it did nothing, and then Gamma was just insane. And then the last going second card's 3 droplet. So we were talking about like with math, you kind of need like 12 going second cards. At first I kind of wanted this to be another hand trap like Ogre, because this and this doesn't do anything, and this is like they don't work well together. But at the same time, you don't play against the heavy combo decks every single round, and this card is just insane in PK, right?
Yeah.
Did you like this card a lot?
Yeah, I draw this a lot, and sometimes I open with 2, I'm still fine with it. It also helps you avoid your opponent drop it.
Yeah, like if you make DPE, you wait until they summon a monster,
absolutely.
and they go to drop what you just chain drop what out your DPE or your sides, whatever they're trying to stop. So that's the main deck. 43 cards. Extra deck, All Mirage and Link Spider. These are required. Some people don't play this, and I think they're crazy because they either always draw well or something.
It's like something you open with 1 PK, you absolutely need.
You have to have it. If you don't have it, you just lose.
You
right?
can't make DP, you can't make Dacta, you can't make anything out of it.
Yeah, it works really good with Shade too because it comes up with them too. Cherub, of course, and like this is the best 3 Link 2s in the game probably, arguably. And then we decided to play IP. He really liked this card. I think it should have been Downered. I think it's because he had a Starlight, but I also played a Starlight.
Hard for reason.
And I'm gonna tell you that it should have been a Downer Magician, 100%. Dark. This is the best card. This is the reason I wanted to play PK. This card's insane. Did you use this a lot?
Of course, I drag my opponents like DP all the time.
Yeah, dude. Like, there were so many times where I would just dark and then like, and even though we lost in top 8, I got D-shifted. And if you don't play this, I just made this, brought back his D-shifter, and then made Rusty, and at least gave me an interruption against the Flunder guy. Unicorn, Rusty, and then access code. Did you make access code a lot?
Today, yeah, it's the only way to kill people like these within 5 steps.
Yep.
Usually just IP Unicorn, and next time you just kill them with access code.
I know these look weird. Gold.
Shout out to Lou for
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
These are gifts.
I got him the goat one.
I wish I had a choice, but no, I didn't.
They're cheap.
Livier. Did you ever need a second?
No.
Me either.
yeah, I never did a second. My first always pass.
2 break sword. Did you ever make 2?
Actually, yes. Today you have a lot of word. Like I was playing the Eldritch, and I don't know. I think I just make a lot of words. So.
Yeah, I also used to. I made 2 a decent amount. I think 2 is really good. It's just really good against their grindy decks.
Especially when you make the double pop for the size, and the second turn you definitely need a second sword.
Yeah. Zeus. I made Zeus a ton. Did you make Zeus a lot?
Not a single time.
That's probably why I wanted Downer.
Yeah.
I never saw him make blue.
And then the best extra deck card probably Destroy Phoenix, of course. Okay. Side deck. 3 Ghost tokens. How was this card for you? Because that's when you drew 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Was it not good?
It was. I never used this, man. You might draw it. It was. It got negate. So.
I drew it twice. One time it was insane. The other time it did nothing. So
I think it's also a pretty good card against Soul Sword.
yeah, it is. 3 copies of Lancia. Mirror. Yeah, and you can set it too against like the Flunder decks and stuff. It's just really good against like, and plus against Virtual World, it's really good. 2 Token Collector. So this seems weird, but when we were doing some of our side plan, This is what we cut for it, right?
Yeah. That's
So we decided that like going first, we usually had to take out gammas, and that's 4 cards, and like all like if you played, we were playing 3 of this, and all of these cards aren't good against every single deck. And if you notice, if we only side in 1, we have a driver in our deck, so we have to take out another card. So we decided going first that we were going to side deck Call Mother.
I
Did you ever draw
it?
it?
Yeah.
You never
but
drew
it
it?
just makes me feel more confident with the first.
I drew it once and stopped playing it. It was really good. It's also just good against like the mirror and stuff, right? It's really good against rogue decks too.
Too bad it's limited to 1. So.
Yeah. And the rest of our deck is almost all going second card. So it's 3 Lightning Storm, 2 Twin Twister, and a Red Reboot. The reason we play Lightning Storm over Harpies, and like we don't play Harpies Feather Duster at all, is because this is more versatile. If you can side it against Flunder, you can hit their back row, or you can hit their monsters because their barrier statue always has to be in attack mode. And I really like that against there. You can also side this in against like Sword Soul and stuff. You can't side in like Harpies. You wouldn't side in Harpies. And this is for like Dogmatica, and it's also for what's the other deck? Prank Kids. Did you use any of these?
No, I never. Lightning Storm, yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
But I never play any like. I sided in Twin Twister for Eldritch deck, but no, I never drew it.
Yeah.
And he had a break, so yeah.
I even sided this in going first against Prank Kids, and it won me a game.
Yes.
I hit Faithful, and it was broken. So yeah, that's the deck. I hope you guys like the deck. Shout out to Eric. Me and him built this deck together. I thought the deck was really good. Did you think the deck was good?
Yeah. It was most of the was like I built this deck like a long time ago, a few months before, just when the Brave came out. I haven't changed it a lot, so my deck was basically built around the size. I just play it around the size because it's just so good. It passed you win most of the time, so yeah, it's good.
Shout outs.
Shout out to Lou, the 3rd member of Team Asian.
And definitely shout out to PJ. He supported me a lot today because I really had a rough beginning. Like I was talking shit. Like I can't hold it anymore because I really had too many breaks. Logan was sitting right next to me. I had like every card hand I showed him is a fucking break.
Yeah, he would literally show me a hand and it was unplayable, and he'd look at my hand, and we're playing the same exact deck, and I would open like Wright's Torn Boots or something.
Yeah, and shout out to Deskins too. It's really nice to see you guys again. It really helps me a lot. Yeah. You know, Deskins always had a kind of smell that make you feel really positive energy. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love him.
So yeah, shout out to YuGiOh Gaming. Thanks for watching, guys.